All right. You guys are back in the building, and I'm your host, Blue Devil. You guys are watching the Hater World, and today we got a video reaction, as you can see behind me. Still what's going on right now in LA, but this one's a little bit different. A violent motorist arrested downtown. I don't know if you guys saw the video of a van going in circles like it was at the takeover, try to run some people over. Well, that dude ended up being arrested. That's what I thought was sort of weird. I was like, wow, so a lot of other people are breaking stuff, attacking officers and border patrol, and the guy that drives in circles goes to jail. Now, I'm not saying any of this is right or any of this is wrong. I'm not saying anything. I just think that it's funny that fool gets arrested. He probably thought it was a free for all outside. He probably said, "I go outside and do whatever I want. I can't go to jail right now." Remember the movie Die Hard? I think it was Die Hard 2, where they were stealing the money from the bank, and Bruce Willis asked the little kid that was robbing the store and the little kid goes, "Well," he goes, "it's dead over here. You could do whatever you want, and nobody will ever find out." That's because all the cops were on one side of town, so that's what this reminded me of. Now, check this out. Before we press play on this video, salute to the squad, salute to the day ones and the day threes. And if you're not subscribed, go subscribe to our clips page, Hater World Clips. Make sure you guys hit the little bell so that way you're notified of all the content we drop. We drop anywhere from 5 to 10 clips a day. All right. Every day is updated. We got an in-house editor now. He's actually back there right now editing clips. All right. Also, don't forget to go follow the official Blue Devil. That's my personal page. I upload there time to time, but I will be uploading my vlogs there once a week. I'm going to do something. I don't know what it is I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something and only upload it there. So make sure you guys are following the official Blue Devil. And last but not least, Hater World, exactly where you're at right now. Look at that. Ain't nobody got content like us. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Get on our level. All right. A lot of people talk about content and they say they're in the business, but they give you one piece of content a day. We give you tons. All right. Tons. And it's funny because I just read a comment right now that said, all those videos for low views. Let me explain something to you, young man. Let me explain something to you, young man. You want the overall numbers. Overall. You know what that means? At the end of the month, when you get your check, YouTube gives you a check on your overall numbers. Therefore, we're in the millions. Okay? But you can't make a young kid understand that, or a hater, But you are at the Hater World, so it is what it is. Now look, let's get into this video. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. Salute to everybody that's here. Salute to everybody. No color lines, no border lines, no nothing, bro. If you from the other side and you wear red, then that's what it is. If you from my side of town and you wear blue, then that's what it is. If you from Mexico, that's what it is. All right, we just here to drop content. I think we've showed growth, and whatever we've done in the past or said in the past, leave it there. Leave it there. With no further ado, let's go ahead and watch this video. All right, it's about 15 minutes long. We're going to watch some of it. And I got another reaction dropping today at 4:30, so make sure you guys tune in for that one. That one's going to be the fire one of the day. Let's go.
Looks like a dumpster.
Yeah, I think it's a dumpster
fire. They've been pulling just about anything, really, that they can get their hands on as they move down the streets. The dumpsters. We also see this is another couple of cars doing donuts in there.
Well, this one's
and this is just
doing donuts. I don't know if they're trying to get away or if this is a deliberate, one of those like the street takeover type deals.
This is just
oh my goodness gracious,
silly vandalism and
wow. This is what we've had our local, our state, and our federal leaders asking. Don't do this. They're doing exactly what we saw Mayor Bass out here pleading with people, to be peaceful.
And now he's driving crazy.
Yeah,
somebody's going to get hurt.
And she did not mince words. I mean, she then said,
Look, some people are fed up with it, bro. Some people are fed up with it. Some people are done. Some people, I'll put it to you like this, bro. Right? I'll put it to you like this. Sometimes I'm driving somewhere, bro. I got somewhere to be, right? 10 and 2, like a civilian, right? And I got to go somewhere. I got to be somewhere. And I'm very punctual about what I do, right? Like I'm the type of guy, bro, where I get in the car, I know exactly where I'm going and why I'm going and how long I'm gonna be there and when I'm leaving. I know everything, right? At least for what I'm doing. And there's times, bro, where I'm at that you got those little mini bike fools and they be rolling in packs. Sometimes they be stopping the road. Oh, that pisses me off, dog. I don't got time for that shit. I don't give a fuck what they're doing. I drive straight through their shit. You know, not to run nobody over, because that's not what I'm doing. But you're not gonna hold me back from what I gotta do, my boy. Straight up, I got things to do. Now everybody else stops because oh, what if? Nah, 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 nah. Hey, listen, homie. So I can imagine this guy probably was fed up with it. Probably got things to do, can't do them, and is nobody being what's the word I'm looking for? Courteous for everybody else, right? Ain't nobody being courteous right now. Everybody is running wild. They doing whatever they want to do. And look, bro, I said this before. I can't blame them for what they're doing, and because I understand what they're going through. Would I do that? No, I wouldn't be throwing rocks at the popo and doing all that, because look, bro, at the end of the day, you're gonna go to jail. They gonna find out who everyone is, and it's not about being scary or being pussy. It's just about, look, bro, you out there, you gonna go to jail. You gonna go to jail. I'm not affected by what's going on. Okay, I'm not affected by it, but I can understand it. I'm not affected by it. You know, I it's fucked up because you think like, oh, you're a paisa fool. How can you not understand? No, I totally understand, and I respect everybody for doing what they think is best. I respect it. If you feel it's best for you to be out there and be doing all that crazy shit, I respect it, dog. But it's not what I'm gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like this is damn. This is a hard issue to even talk about because it's touchy for a lot of people. You know, it's touchy for a lot of people, but nobody should be committing crime. That's a fact. Nobody should be committing crime, at least not senseless crime. Nobody should be putting nobody in danger. You know, whether you're a cop or whether you're a civilian, nobody should be in danger. You know, so that's why it's sort of hard to even pick a side, bro, because it's like I understand what the Mexicans are going through. And I understand their kids and their family members are mad, so they're out there handling business according to how they feel is fit. But I also understand the cops and the ICE that are doing their job and taking orders from their president. So it's hard to say where you stand. All I can say is that I support my people because I used to live in the trenches in Mexico. I've broke bread with Mexicans. I've made tons of money with Mexicans, bro. Listen, a lot of people talk about it. I lived it for a very long time, and all people. We were at a Momo food where there was Nicaraguenses, there was Hondureños, Salvadoreños, Mexicanos, and we all lived together because we all worked together. And those that know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. So you can't really say nothing to me because I was there. I probably brought your uncle or your cousin. I probably, from 2005 to 2009, if one of your family came here, my hands are probably all over it. You feel what I'm saying? So I did my part. But as far as right now, it's people are fucking up the city, and a lot of people are doing this maliciously because they're bored. They're bored. There's a lot of people that are just bored. and like they finally got some action, so let's go out and tear some shit up. But then there is also people doing it for the right reasons. I saw videos of people that were just marching and doing it correctly. But then you got the youngsters that are out there bombing on shit, trying to get their point across. But if you watch my last video, I did say that the government was not going to beat LA, and I still stand on that firmly. I don't think it's right, but I think that when LA comes together, think about how many gangs there is in LA, how many people, how many regular thugs, taggers, civilians that are still with the business, and nobody has really clicked up. But the minute that they all say let's all click up together, bro, what are they gonna do? 200 of Marines. Listen, I know Marines are with the shit. Trust me, I know they are. But they're not gonna shoot everybody in the crowd, dog. They're not gonna grab the AK and just go. They're not gonna launch the missiles. They're not gonna do any of that. All they can do is put up the barricades, bro, and maybe spray water on you or shit like that. This is not. We're not overseas where the Marines pull up and sniper your ass from a block away. There's still rules and regulations to the Marines. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I feel that there's gonna get to a point where it's gonna be too much, and they're gonna put a halt to what's happening. And again, I'm not telling you it's right or wrong, except for the fact that I understand both parties. Now, if you want to get deep into this shit, go hit up American Cholo, bro. That's the guy you need to go hit up.
You cannot have any violence or vandalism. You have Nathan Hochman, our LA County DA. He also came out, did not miss words, that you will be punished for these types of acts that we are all witnessing on our screen right now.
So that's the trains. Is that Grand Central?
It's down by Grand
Right by,
Yeah.
that whole
sure.
area.
This could be a vehicle that this person
Could be
might have stolen,
I'm
and then they're joyriding with it, and they were throwing rocks at it, and of course now it's destroyed, and he's blatantly
what he's
just
doing.
causing chaos.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we saw him
he's
swerving
driving
before,
on,
and he's trying to get out of this location where he's kind of locked
Oh
himself
my gosh. Was that a sidewalk?
Turn thinking about your bathroom into loving it with Floor and Decor.
Come on, man.
At Planet Fitness.
Somebody forgot to pay their Prime bill. I'm lying. I've never had it. Let's go.
on the sidewalk and into the parking
goodness
lot,
gracious.
and people are walking along, and he's trying to find a way to get out
he's
of
over
here.
by Alvera Street, hearing from our
Yeah.
producer. Oh, look, is he going to bail in his vehicle? Hey, Gil, are you up overhead? Can you weigh in on this for us?
He's going to try to go through the barriers
Yeah,
again. That's how he
absolutely.
got in.
Right, he's trying to find a way out again. He might go back the way he came. This is the vehicle they were throwing rocks at in that intersection. He's going to go right through there. He made that pass there. But this guy is really moving here with all the people that are out here protesting, and this is heading back towards Cesar Chavez right now. He's going to go across lanes here. You got the protesters here. Oh, he's going to go right at the crowd again. So this is the same area that just north of here. He was threatening to go up there. This is where the LAPD had staged, and he's going backwards here on Cesar Chavez, westbound on Cesar Chavez. He's got vehicles there. He's going to continue backwards.
Hey, bro, he's a pretty skilled driver to be driving reverse like that.
He's got some damage to the car. He's going to, come close to that dumpster. But here we go. Let's see if he gets out here. He's going to get out and leave the vehicle maybe.
Looks
No,
shirtless.
he's going to push the dumpster around.
Yes.
What the hell?
Yeah, boy,
I think he
dangerous
had,
situation here.
Gil, I think he had some words with the people that were in the street before, and he was acting on his own to do whatever he could to kind of counter the protest that was in the street. Now he's driving dangerously,
Very
erratically on the. He was on
And
the
look at
wrong
they're
side
after
of the
him
street.
again.
Yeah, they're throwing. They
Yeah, they're
know
after
this van. They've got a good idea that this guy is the one that's been threatening
lost him,
other
yeah.
protesters around.
Oh.
Now they're running
Running
towards
We're going
the van.
after him, Jim. Let's go forward.
Oh, my.
Okay.
And we
Okay,
don't
wow, there
know
he's trying to
exactly what
escape.
he's
Oh,
going
look
to
at
do
this.
to escape.
Wow, you
Trying
can
to
see
get
they've
through the
smashed
traffic
out the
here.
back window.
Wow, everybody's going after this guy. Now he's, this is going to be on Cesar Chavez, and we're going to try to get around the buildings here to see which way he went.
I will say, and I said it earlier, bro, everybody that's noticeable in the face will get busted eventually. Hopefully you don't, right? But they already got bounties on certain fools that they're trying to look for. The government, we're going. Remember when 2020 hit and everybody got the stimulus and people were lying about the checks, like making fake employees and fake businesses to get their whatever that check was called, right? The PPI loan. There you go. And we heard about it 3 years later. Everybody was getting busted. That's what's gonna happen with this, dog. A year later, 2 years later, we're gonna start hearing all the people that were attending this getting busted and arrested. Like I said, hopefully it don't happen, but it is gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, he's going straight down the street. He's making a turn. Yeah, he's making a turn there.
Yeah, here he comes. And working his way around in this, I believe. Oh, this is
that's the train. That's Grand
Union
Station.
Station.
Yeah.
He's going to go. Yeah, pulling up here where the other cars are. Maybe he's going to hide there for a second. It's unclear if anyone's following him at this point, but not out of the vehicle. We'll see if LAPD responds to this. Very dangerous situation here. There's a lot of damage on the vehicle.
Yeah, he's backing up again.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious that this is the vehicle once you get anywhere near it, and look at all the damage that has been done to that. I mean, you got that front left bumper.
He just sideswiped the car.
Oh dear,
he hit
did he?
people.
Is that
He sideswiped a bike, a fool on a bike.
pretty obvious that this is the vehicle once you get anywhere near it, and look at all the damage that has been done to that. I mean, you got that front left bumper.
He just sideswiped the car.
Oh dear,
did he hit people?
Is that a person on a bike?
He hit the bike?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was someone on a bike.
Oh my
Blacked
goodness.
This
out
is
here,
what we
going
were
in
talking about
around the
before when
complex.
Jamie was over there, that people get frustrated by what's happening in the streets. This guy could be intoxicated, we don't know. But he
Yeah.
keeps circling back, wanting to do some more.
It's almost like he's provoking
Yeah,
and
a
antagonizing
response.
the crowd.
Yeah, so we have this shirtless man driving
No lights.
this SUV, no lights. We've seen him go up over sidewalks. He's around Cesar Chavez. We've seen him over by Union Station.
Oh, not the forklift drivers, homie. Leave the forklift driver. Hey, homie. Only I can talk shit to the forklift drivers. You better show some respect around them hardworking people.
We just saw him, what appeared to be knocking a man off a bicycle and hopping out, trying to move a dumpster from the middle of the street. Gil, where is he right now? Are those train tracks?
He's in the Union Station. Yeah, this is at Union Station still. He's working his way around back towards, I believe it's Vignes. Let's see if he comes out behind. Here he comes. He's going to come out. He's going to go behind that.
All right, this is too long, bro. Let me forward it to the end where he gets busted. All right, here we go.
Personally, I'd go with Sparkle. It cleans everyday messes, and it won't clean out your...
At one point, hopping out, shaking a dumpster, hopping back in. He then went over to Alvera Street. He was driving up on some of the sidewalks, almost hit a woman there. Then we saw him going over to Union Station. Turned off the car at one point, but then got back in. Oh, looks like we found that minivan again. Gil?
Oh, there
There he is. He's out of it. He's walking on the street. He got out, walked across the street, I think to maybe a house or a vehicle there.
He's on
He's
a
back
mission.
in it for now. He turned the corner and stopped there. That's why we lost him. Now we have him in the vehicle. Might be done, hopefully done.
Yeah, he may
At
be
this
familiar
point,
with this.
because,
He
we
may
don't-
be familiar with this part of town, this particular neighborhood, and feels somewhat secure pulling up along the curb. We don't know exactly what he's doing
Savannah, south of First.
in the front seat there, but as you can tell, he's a shirtless guy, opening up the slider door. Hard to tell what he's pulling out at this point, but he has been
just
driving erratically
crazy
up and down
behavior.
one street after another. Sideswiped a man on a bicycle, just about hit another one that was crossing the street.
He's gonna, shaking out his jacket
The
there,
glass.
full of glass. Yeah, and well, let's see if he gets back in. No, he's gonna walk back across the street. And no,
He's got another car.
don't say he's gonna get in that vehicle.
That's a newer truck.
Boy, he might be switching vehicles here. Okay, maybe not. He's going back and forth.
It looks like that other vehicle's
Well,
right. You see the lights on. Where he threw his
I
jacket.
got exhaust. Behind us, 6 o'clock. Okay, here comes LAPD. Oh, the sheriff's. It's the sheriff's. Right behind us, 6 o'clock. I got exhaust.
Yeah, they got him.
Oh my goodness, that was
And they
just
got
the
him
most
into
unusual
custody.
thing.
It's good news that they've gotten him off the streets. He was a menace to a lot of folks from downtown all the way out to this location at Savannah and East 1st Street in LA.
Yeah, we also saw him at one point when he was trying to flee.
At a number of points, you can see him that he's shirtless there. He's just wearing a pair of shorts, so we're not sure if he's intoxicated or what his...
Man, everybody is going crazy. Look, to anybody out there, the best advice I can give you is do what's best for your situation and stay safe. All right. I'm not the one to give advice. I'm not the one to I'm not the one to judge. That's a fact. But I'm not the one to give advice or tell you what's right or wrong. We all have different paths in life. We all have choices. So whatever you decide to do, make sure you understand the consequences and make sure you're ready to go full throttle. Just be safe and be aware. That's all I can say. And that goes for anybody. That goes for the popo and for the homies out there and the people out there marching and trying to do what's best. Salute to the squad. Salute to everybody. Salute to the day ones. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button on the way out. We're on the road to 75,000. We're at 73 some. So let's get to 75,000 organic, and then let's get to 80, and the rest is downhill from there. With that being said, you already know I'm Blue Devil. Until next time, salute. We out.